Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So there's been a lot of speculation over the last year or so, even longer, that Joe Biden is not going to actually be the candidate on the 2024 Democrat ballot. People have all kinds of reasons why they think that'll be the case, and a lot of people speculate about who would be the best person ready and willing to step in and replace Biden on a moment's notice if Biden does actually drop out of the race. People have mentioned Gavin Newsom. People have mentioned Kamala Harris. People have mentioned even Michelle Obama. And with that, let me take you over to this article here from dailymail.com. Michelle Obama finally breaks her silence on whether she will be running for president in 2024 as disgruntled Democrats urge her to run instead of 81-year-old Biden. The former First Lady maintains a star power within the Democratic politics despite largely removing herself from the political scene in recent years. Michelle Obama has rolled herself out as a presidential candidate, putting to bed speculation that she would jump in at the last minute to give Democrats an alternative to aging Joe Biden. As former First Lady, Michelle Obama has expressed several times over the years she will not be running for president, said Crystal Carson, a director of communications for her office. Miss Obama supports President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris's re-election campaign. A recent Rasmussen survey found that nearly 50% of Democrats support replacing Biden at the top of the ticket. And of them, more Democrats would like to see Michelle Obama, 20%, than Vice President Kamala Harris, 15%. But the 60-year-old has said multiple times she isn't interested in running for office and has admitted she is terrified of the outcome of the year's election. What's going to happen in the next election? I'm terrified about what could possibly happen because our leaders matter. Who we select, who speaks for us, who holds that bully pulpit. It affects us in ways sometimes I think people take for granted, Obama told Jay Shetty in his podcast On Purpose in January. And politics is hard, she said in a Netflix special. And the people who get into it, you've got to want it. It's got to be in your soul because it's so important. It is not in my soul, she said. In the 2022 BBC interview, she said she detests questions about running for president. But NBC reports the former First Lady was upset when Joe Biden ruled out her as a running mate for her husband in the campaign trail in 2020. Asked by CNN whether Obama was an option, Joe Biden laughed and said, I'd love it if Michelle would agree to it, but, I think she's had it with politics. She's so good at everything she does. That would be wonderful. Two sources said Obama wasn't happy with that answer and wanted Biden to have a different one on hand that didn't close the door if she were asked the question again. Speculation on a replacement for Joe Biden reached a fever pitch last month when Special Counsel Robert Hur released a report on Biden's mishandling of classified documents that called him elderly and forgetful and therefore unfit for charges in the case. So he's not responsible for his own actions. I don't know about you, but I certainly don't believe that Biden is fit to be president. But at this point, Trump is beating him in nearly every poll. And I believe that he will actually crush Biden this year in the 2024 presidential election. And I don't want to see a replacement come in and shuffle up the statistics, right? People have been evaluating who they'd rather have over the last couple years. And I would just hate to see a person come in and replace Biden and allow the media to have a new frenzy of why this person is better than Trump. I really believe we need Trump back in the White House. I have faith that he can get us back on the right track. And I just don't trust any Democrat out there right now, not even RFK, who's running on the independent ticket, I believe. And so anyways, looks like Michelle Obama is publicly saying that she won't be a replacement for Biden if it comes to that. But, you never know. Once the offer or the opportunity actually is dangled in front of your face, the situation might change in her mind. So at this point, I just encourage everybody out there to get registered to vote. Go out there and vote in your local elections, vote in the presidential election, and get us back on the right track in 2025. And hopefully 2024 is not too crazy in between. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.